Hello, but I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the crypto review video. This one being a unique video in my portfolio of videos so far. I've never done a video like this in the 4 videos I've done, but thank you all for watching, all the great comments so far and the great growth of the channel. I hope you guys all enjoy. And first off, I do want to preface this by saying this is not financial advice. I'm going to give you guys my recommendations on my future long-term holds, but of course show you guys what happened to my $1,000 I put into Binance into cryptocurrencies a month ago. So exactly 30 days ago. It was a pretty good time to get in. I think I got very lucky at my timing, but yes, I put $1,000 into Binance, into cryptocurrencies and altcoins and all sorts of coins about a month ago, and here's my return so far. It is sitting right around 170%. So as you guys can see, my portfolio right now sitting right around $1,700. To give you guys a little background as well, of course, the market being extremely volatile, this has bounced anywhere from $1,400 at its low point in the past 2 weeks up to $2,200. Now this is around the time of January 7th, where we reached our coin market cap, the highest peak of all time, $850 billion in the market cap there. So it did go up to 2,200 and has ever since kind of leveled off, even with the 2 dips we've had the past 2 days. I'm going to talk about my coins and why I'm holding these right here, as well as give you guys some future advice. And yeah, again, not financial advice, but I've been lucky enough to have 170% return. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, wow, I just lost a lot of interest. This guy only has this much money in cryptocurrency. Just to forewarn you, I do have a bit more money than this on my Coinbase wallet for my extremely long-term holds in Bitcoin, Litecoin, and partially in Ethereum. I'm mainly a Litecoin guy myself, which I'll do a video on shortly here as well in the future if you guys want to hear about Litecoin. So really briefly, let's talk about why I have these holdings. And again, I might time mark down below in the description. I'll time mark me talking about each currency. So if you guys have a particular interest in each of these currencies, you can click the timestamp in the description and kind of skip past all the bull talk. So first off, I do have Tron. It's mainly my swing coin. I don't believe in the project itself. I've told you guys this in the past. I don't think Tron is anything more than just a hype coin, and so I do try and swing it every now and again. This swing was a big failure. I bought in way too high, and of course the last 2 days with the Korean fake news, all of that things happening alongside the markets, trying to figure out what's correct and what's false. I did actually buy in a little bit too high on this, and so Tron for me is going to be sold off as soon as it breaks, probably about 11 or 12 cents. I'm not going to probably try and swing trade that anymore, but specifically just a hype coin, just trying to make a few bucks on swing trading, as well as with Syndicator. These first 2 coins are kind of I guess you could call them my meme coins of my inventory right now, or of my portfolio. I actually followed a bold strategy because we had such a bullish market, and again, I don't advise you guys to do this, but it was kind of funny. I picked up Syndicator because I was in a Discord, I was in the Reddit, surfing the web for kind of some ballsy strategies to do and test out, and one guy came to me and he said this: you know what, Jake, all you have to do is go to Binance, go to the cheapest coin possible, and buy that coin. So by golly, I did the exact same strategy. I did exactly that. I went to the cheapest coin on Binance besides Tron. I found Syndicator. I bought in for about 11 or 12 cents, and ever since, well, it's done just about nothing. So I would not advise that kind of strategy. Of course, a pretty ignorant strategy of mine, but I had a few extra bucks to slip into that, and so that's why I'm in Syndicator. Now to the projects I'm actually very interested in. I'll probably make videos on these in the future if you guys do want to hear about them. I have a fairly decent holding in LRC. It's also known as Loopring. It's actually a decentralized coin which has plans very similar to that of Ripple. So I heard this from other YouTubers out there. I bought in pretty early. I think I bought in around 67 cents, and right now it's sitting right around, I think, $1.30 or $1.40. So the investment's doing pretty well. It did shoot up to $1.70 as well, but ever since then, it's of course kind of dipping back here. So I still am a long-term holder on Loopring. If you guys want to look into that more yourselves, I'm not going to tell you guys to invest or anything. Again, we're fully transparent here. I don't want you guys to lose money. So if you guys want to look into that, I'm not sure it's a good buy right now, but I have already doubled my money on this investment. So looking forward to the future of that. Also, I told you guys as well, my Coinbase wallet, which I will not show you for the time being, is all my long-term holds. I do have a lot of long-term holds on here as well, Icon being one of them. I bought about 60 of these Icon a long time ago, right around $3 after hearing a Data Dash video on their project. It's a very, very long-term hold for me, and so I will never really sell these off. Although if you guys were here on January 7th when the market just dipped unbelievably, Icon did drop from about $10 to $7, and people swung trade on that heavily. So I was not one of those people. I'm a long-term holder. I really don't panic too often. I don't have too big of weak hands. At least I don't like to think I do, and so I'll be holding this for the long term, guys, and hopefully hopefully it goes back up and maybe doubles this year. On top of that, I am a big believer in Cardano. I will be making a video for those of you guys who want it. I'll be making a huge video about Cardano, one of the projects out there I actually have a lot of research on and I have a lot of faith in the future of. It's also one of those risky coins though, which again, it's not a huge holding, right? That's pretty much nothing, but I will be buying back into this if it does dip back, and I'll probably be buying a pretty substantial amount of ADA or Cardano. If you guys do not know, they're one of the mini coins out there without an official project, but they do have a pretty big timeline throughout 2019, and so that's why this is my longest term hold, and I am a big believer still in Cardano. Also, before I talk about Litecoin and Bitcoin, I do want to show you guys my open order history, which unfortunately did not work out for me. I'm also a huge believer, and I was a holder of Stellar Lumens, and that's an extremely long-term hold for me. As you guys can see, it did not fill. I tried to swing trade this. I sold off around, I think it was around, I want to say 4,000. Tried to buy back 37.90 and did not work out. Stellar Lumens actually continued to take off. It's leveling back off today, but you know, I think if it does dip in the future, I will be a long-term holder for Stellar as well. I'm pretty bullish on this in the future if you guys look into their future plans, and that of course is all dependent on the FairX launch. FairX to be an exchange of itself, all based around Stellar Lumens, and alongside that as well, they're also partnered with IBM. So if you guys know the history of IBM, obviously the past few years have not been their best years, but that's just, you know, a huge partnership in itself. And so if XLM or Stellar Lumens does dip down below, I want to say 60 cents, I'll probably be buying into it. If you guys would advise me against that, feel free to comment down below why you guys would, but I'll be very, very long term on that as well. And again, you're going to notice a repeating theme on this channel. I am very long term about all of this stuff. I'm not trying to make a quick buck. I'm just trying to learn the market, make more videos, and some entertaining things for all of you. Very lastly, I have a lot of Bitcoin on here. I guess not a lot. I don't want to make it sound like that. It's only 0.02 Bitcoin, so it's not too much at all. But I do actually keep a little bit of Bitcoin on here because that's what I buy my currencies with. Mainly I keep most of my Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum on my Coinbase wallet. But when I do transfer it over, usually it's in Bitcoin, not Ethereum, and that's what I buy my currencies with. And yeah, currently I actually have probably I want to say 5 to 6 Litecoin on my other account. I'm a huge long-term holder of Litecoin. I think 2018, 2019 is the year of Litecoin, and again, I can only give you guys what I know out there and what you guys maybe know as well. I think there will be upgrades coming to Litecoin, making it again one of the faster coins out there, because unfortunately enough, we have a lot of coins out there that are actually frequenting faster speeds than Litecoin, which is of course a big troublesome, big worry for Litecoin holders. I do think it's going to be a good year for Litecoin though. Some big partnerships, some big upgrades coming, of course, to Lightning Network, and that is of course the video for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Yes, I invested $1,000 about 30 days ago into cryptocurrencies. I have now a hold, yes, 170% return. I expect this to only go up throughout the year of 2018. If it goes down, oh well, I've had fun doing it. Hope you guys all enjoyed though. If you guys have any ideas for videos, please link them or comment them down below. And as always, I need an outro. So, bye.